Hello and welcome. This is Ruth with another kit from Tonic Studios. So today I have got kit number 58 and it's called Terrific Treats. So this is the box that it will be delivered to you in, and then I'll just open that up and let you see everything that's inside. So just while I'm removing all that, don't forget that if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you could do that and hit the notification bell, and then you'll be able to see all these videos as they come along. There'll be a kit every month and then various other things throughout the month from Tonic Studios as well, and you'll find lots and lots of playlists there. So thank you very much, and don't forget too to leave me a little comment and let me know if you're enjoying these videos. So without further ado, let's have a look at what's inside this kit. So I've got papers and card in this folder first of all, so you can see this is an A4 folder. I'll move those over just to get a better look at this, and then I've actually gone ahead and printed the names of the papers out so that I don't get them wrong. And I'll open these up and we'll have a closer look. So first of all we have some classic card. I've got bright white and cream. Now those are, it's kind of a texture weave on them, and I always think this white one is absolutely brilliant for using with pastes and shimmer powders and all sorts of things, because it takes that sort of thing very well and looks great. Then we have some 300 GSM smooth card, and it's jet black, and there are 2 sheets of that, and that's a perfect weight for construction. Next we have some Venetian gold mirror card. That's really, really beautiful, but when I bring it out you're going to see a lot more than you need to see, so I hope you get a good feel for it there, and I'll just slide that one across. This one then is called Heart of Gold, and you can see a beautiful foiled heart on top of the black, and that is really, really lovely. There's a beautiful shine off that. And then there are 2 other black cards. Now I have the names of them here. One is Starlit Sky, one is Snowbound, and then we've got Cosmic Vista. I have 3 sheets of card here and I'm actually not too sure which one is which, but I think this might be Starlit Sky, and I'm just going to let you see that up close. So there's a beautiful gold foiled pattern on that, like little speckles. Really, really beautiful. And then this one is one-sided but has a beautiful sheen off it. And then lastly we have this really, really beautiful card with a lovely pattern on it. There's a shine and a beautiful pattern, and I'm not sure if you can see it there or not, but it's really, really lovely. And now we'll have a little look at what's actually in the die folder. So the stamps and dies will be kept in here, and I've gone ahead and put my little sticker on here. I've taken these out of their little packets already just to save the glare, and we'll have a little closer look at them now. So you'll find a little instruction leaflet here, and you can see there aren't actually too many instructions on it, so we've just got 5, and hopefully that means that this is going to be very simple. 5 instructions isn't too hard to follow, I'm sure. So these are the dies to make this little treat box, and these then are the patterned panels. And I'm just having a little look, as I always do, just to see if there's any other way that we could use these, because I like to extend the life of my die set as well. So I can see this one here could probably be doubled up and make a little packet on its own. This one is probably to make a slit, but that could make little strips and stripes and things as well. There's this other rectangular one, and then we've got these 2 beautiful shapes which could absolutely be used on their own, and then this could maybe be used as a little tab on top of something like a little index folder or whatever. So this looks really, really lovely, and I can't wait to get using it, but I'm going to have a little look at this stamp set first of all. These are little strip stamps, and this one has bells on it, and then Merry Christmas, and then this lovely little flourishy one. And this one certainly doesn't look like it's needing to be used for Christmas at all, and that's always an added bonus as well. So I'll set this over and we'll have a little look at what's inside the Nuvo packet. So Craft Perfect and Nuvo products are all inside here. Now I have my little list beside me again just to make sure that I don't miss anything, and I'll fold that over, and let's have a closer look. So we've got Christmas Magic double-sided patterned paper, and this is a 6x6 pad, and there are 8 designs and 6 of each, and it's 160 GSM. That looks really, really lovely. So we'll have a closer look at that. Some beautiful patterns in there. That will go in really, really well with the A4 stuff that we've just already looked at. And then we have some washi tape. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been using a lot more washi tape lately in my videos and things, so this looks really good. And that's a beautiful texture off that one, the gold one and the silver one as well. So there's actually 5 meters of 15mm on 3 different rolls there. And then next we have some stitched ribbon, and this is white and gold. Now I think yours will probably come on a roll, but I get these kits beforehand, so mine has just come in this little loop. But isn't that lovely, with really, really beautiful metallic-y kind of gold stitching on it. Then we've got vintage drops, and these are called Ivory Buff. So they have a matte finish to them. Then we have Pure Sheen sequins, and those are amber gold. Now I love those little containers as well, the new little bottle shape. But there's a closer look at the sequins inside, and there's different sizes in there, so you can use different combinations of those as well. Then we have a mini embossing powder. This one is called Golden Egg, and that's just a little trial packet of that, for a little trial container of that for you to try out. Then we have Mica Mist, and this is called Pearled Ivory, and doesn't that look lovely? There's a beautiful sheen off that, I can see it already. And yeah, we'll have a little look at that. Shake before use, but I think you don't actually shake it too hard in case you block the little nozzle, but that is absolutely beautiful. Then we have some Radiant Gold mini gilding flakes. So it's actually the container that's mini, not the gilding flakes, as you would know, but isn't that just beautiful? That's something I don't actually use an awful lot of, so I'm definitely going to have to try that out. Last but not least, this is absolutely beautiful. So this is a new product, a brand new product from Tonic Studios. They are dual-ended dot markers. So there's Empire Gold, Platinum Gold and Black Pearl in here. I'll open them out, but I can't wait to get started. I haven't actually tried them out yet because I wanted to just unbox them first and let you see. But they look really lovely, and I think that's the broader end, and then we've got the finer tip at this end. So we'll have a little closer look at those in a minute or two. But that's everything for now, and I'll go and sort all this out, and I'll be right back. You'll see in these instructions then that you've got to cut 2 of each of these pieces at the top here. So that's using this die, this one, and this one. So 2 each of those. Now I have cut them out in cream, and what I will say is that they will not all fit onto the one sheet of cream card that you've got in the kit, but I had another one, so this little piece here had to be cut out from another sheet. But if you're just wanting to use the kit card, you could use black on the base, or you could use something different. You don't have to have all of this exactly the same, but just need you to be aware of that. Now I have taken my bone folder, and on these pieces here I've just set it down and then shaped them slightly like that. I'm giving it a little curve because this is going to be the lid. And I actually think that this GSM of paper, this weight of paper and card, is actually better for this than using the 300 GSM, because I can't imagine the thicker stuff wanting to curve like that, especially when we're going to put layers on top. Anyhow, you could possibly use the plain one, you know, the black with the gold hearts or something like that, and not add any layers on top, and maybe that would work. But for now, then I have cut those out, and I've gone ahead because I wanted to use the patterned papers. So I've taken this die and I have cut that out 4 times because I want to cover the inside lid and the outside lid. So I've cut myself 2, I'm actually not sure whether I'm going to go ahead and put this on like this and have these matching like that, or even do both of them exactly the same in that they have the two, but I think I prefer the two spotty ones and then the two with the other pattern on the other lid. And for the top one then, I've taken this little strip die, the very narrow die here, and I've cut out a little gold piece, and that's going to go on top there. So I want to stick all these pieces on. I want to glue them all in place before I get any further with the rest of this. So what I'm going to do first then is take these two pieces, and you can see I've already burnished all the sides of them, so I'm just going to glue the two bases together when I've done that, and then I'll set it over, and I've cut myself the two strips with a little die that's in the set there, and I'm going to put those on there. And when I've done that, I'll add these two pieces on. So I've cut out some spotty paper again to match the top, and that's going to go on there on both of them, and I've cut myself this little piece out, and that will strengthen the top of that as well, so I think it's a good idea to put something on there. So I'll glue all these together and then we'll be back. Now you'll see all the little tabs on the side here, and these tabs. So that's how you glue all of this together and assemble it. So first of all, I'm going to put glue on here, right along there, and then we'll add this directly on top. So you can hold it down like that and set this on top, and then hold that in place for a moment just to make sure everything's grabbed before you go on to the next part. Or if you are impatient like I am, just put a little peg on there and there, and then I always turn it over, anything like that, and just give it a little press with my bone folder and make sure that the bottom edges are together, and then we'll just repeat the process here. When I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and glue these tabs onto the back here. Then we've got these two little tabs, and these go in here, so you must glue them directly onto the inside of the lid like this, and just make sure that they're exactly in position for going down into that little slot. Well, as you can see there, I've added the two tabs on, and as long as you get these edges, the edges of the tab, let me see if you can see that better there, this way. So if you can get the edges of the tab just directly aligned with the edge of the curve here, it's going to be perfect. And all you do then is fold this top over and put the two tabs through there, and these little tabs then just fit in through those little holes, and that keeps your little box, your little gift box, closed, and it'll stay nicely closed like that. So that's actually really cute. It's a very, very different shape. Now, I had thought of adding a ribbon handle to this, but obviously the handle then will not fit through the lid whenever it's closed. The other thing I'm just thinking is that you don't really have to decorate this one. I like that because when it opened up, I just thought it looked nice, this matching this one and the other piece matching the sides. And you can see there, another little thing that I did was, these are the pieces at the side here that are going to get a lot of movement or a lot of touching and back and forwards going in and out through those tabs. So I cut these little gold tabs again and added them on the inside on both there, and that's really lovely. Now, I've also just noticed that the washi tape would just be perfect. It's just the right size, so you could use washi tape across here, and that would be really, really nice as well. Whenever I was making this one up, I really wanted to do something that I could make a ribbon handle with. So I thought I would make a little tray, and I'll be using the same parts as I've used for the bottom of this, except I'll not be adding the lid on. So I've actually gone ahead and done that, and I have used the black smooth card for the base, and this time I've added washi tape across here just to show you how that fits perfectly across there. And I've added some of this gorgeous foiled heart paper on both of the sides here. Now, I've cut myself a little bit of the paper from the 6x6 pad, and this measures 5.5 centimeters by 9 3/4, and I'm going to just glue that into the bottom here. Just drop it in, and that covers that up nicely. And then I have taken the little die that I used for the top parts here, the gold on that, and I've cut this out 4 times, so I'm going to glue it on here and on the inside as well, and I have cut 2 more of these, and I'm going to put those on there, and the little heart part, just to match in with this, I'm going to glue on the inside there as well, because I think on this one you're going to see the inside as much as the outside. So I'll glue all that together first. So that turned out really well. I took some of that beautiful ribbon and I just put it through these little holes here, and you'll probably see where I just looped it back on itself and put a little drop of glue from my glue gun on there to hold it, and the same on there, and we've got a lovely ribbon handle and a little tray for putting a nice gift or something in, or even just keeping on your desk with some of your craft items in it. But that turned out really well, and it's just another way of using this same die set. I decided after I had made the other 2 little boxes that I needed to show you these absolutely fantastic looking dual dot markers, and in an attempt to show you that, I got totally carried away, and actually these feature very little on what I've made, but I think these are so fantastic, and I might have to come back at a later stage and show you something that you can do with these, because I've quite a few things in my mind and they are actually really fantastic. I'll show you first of all what I'm going to do here. I've got a little side panel on here, and you can even vary the thickness and the size of the dot just by the weight that you apply onto this. So I am going to do just a row of dots along here, quite thick, and then a small one here and here and here. So you can still use the smaller one in between if you like, but I'm just showing you how you can still use this large side of it to make different thicknesses as well. So I'll just go ahead and finish this. That was supposed to be the main part that I was going to do and show you, but then I got totally carried away and made a totally different shape with this kit, but sure, I know you love that as well, so I just carried on. So I hope I can explain what I've done this time. I've taken the same base die and I've cut this out twice, and I've joined it together the way I did in this one and this one. I've just joined them together here, and then I have taken this panel, which was the lid of this one, and I've cut it out twice, and I've also used the decorative detail this time here. So I've used these two together in the cream card, and I have added that on top and bottom there, and I've just attached, you can see it there very, very clearly, I've just attached what was the lids onto the side panels here, and then I have taken this little piece here and I have trimmed the top off. One thing led to another and this just totally evolved, but anyhow, there we are. So I've trimmed that top off, I don't need that, and I'm going to go ahead and glue that onto the side here the way I've done with this one. So I only need to attach it to the bottom and to one side, so along here and along here, and we'll just leave this little tab on because it looks more closed when that's tucked in behind and there's not a little gap there. So I'll glue this on and show you how we go from there. So now you can see I've taken this little die again and I've cut it out twice in gold, and I've just put one down inside here, like so, and I glue the bottom end of this on first of all, just here. I put that through there and attach that on there. Just centre it. And then I can take the other one and put it directly on top of that. Just glue it right on there, and then we'll crease that in a moment or two. But just give it a little moment or two for the glue to attach properly before you do anything with it. Line that up and just make sure it's straight on the front there. And then we can go ahead, and there's a little groove already there. So all you need to do is run your bone folder through that, just in that little crease, and that will give that enough leverage just to bend back and forwards, because you're going to need this little tab to bend just slightly. Now, to get that to close then, I have used the other little die, that's this one, and I've cut this out twice in gold again, and I'm going to glue one on here and one on here, and then that will go through there, and that will be the little closure. Give that a minute or two to dry, because you don't want to start bending that through there or it will just bring the glue back off again. But what I'm going to do next then is just add a little ribbon handle, and I hope, oh, my glue gun's turned off again. I'll turn it on and just do exactly the same thing as I did with this one. So I'm going to add the ribbon through here and glue the little tab on here, and then add some over to the other side and do exactly the same thing. Well, I've now reached what I call step away from the kit moment. This was what I intended to make, as is the kit instructions. That's what it actually shows you, how to make this lovely little box. And right enough, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's a really cute little shape. Very, very easy to make, but just so many things in that kit that I wanted to make other things with. So this was the little tray one then that I decorated with the washi tape and added the ribbon. And finally, this was the one that I actually only was wanting to show you how to use the dotty pen. I've forgotten its name, it's away. I just got so carried away with this, but this turned out really, really beautiful and a totally different shape of bag as well. And as you can see then, just to finish it off, I added some of the Pure Sheen Amber Gold sequins on here and here, and I'm really finished this time. I'm not going to make anything else, or I'll never get my video edited and get these posted. But I hope you've enjoyed that, and I really hope that whenever you get this kit that you enjoy it as much as I do. And there's loads more things, because there's lots of the Nuvo stuff that I haven't even used yet. So many papers that I haven't used, and in fact there's actually some dies that I haven't used as well. But please let me know in the comments what you think of all of this. Would you do this with your kit, or would you just stick to the original idea? And now that you've seen it, will you give it a go yourself as well? Also, don't forget, I've already said this, but don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do that and hit the notification bell so that you'll see all the rest of the videos as they come up. I will add my affiliate links to the kit and to anything else I've used in the description down below, so I appreciate everybody who uses those as well. I'll get a little commission from the sales of that, but it won't cost you anything more. And I'm going to go and take some photographs of this now and finish my video and get these posted off before I decide to make something else. But thanks for joining me, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye!